So hi guys, welcome back to the stream. So Noel John, thank you so much for joining the stream. Hi, and basically today we're doing a watch along for Kerala Blasters Jamshedpur FC. Obviously, I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, Kerala Blasters win this game because it's going to help a lot of other teams, guys, and make the race even more interesting. So the game has begun, guys. We're roughly a minute into the game. Noel John says Kerala win sure. I also want Kerala to win the game massively because it's going to help FC Goa if Kerala win the game. So let me just take a look at the lineups, guys. The lineups currently are not available, but we should get them in a few minutes. The game has just begun. We've got three people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Really interesting game, and I'll be back to you after I get the lineups. So, guys, I shall be back in exactly a few minutes. Just give me a minute. I'm just trying to find the lineups. So, guys, Noel John says yesterday Goa destroyed Chennai. Absolutely, what a brilliant match to watch. I mean, it's been quite a while since FC Goa scored more than 4 goals in a match, and yesterday was absolutely fantastic, guys. Basically dominated Chennai off the park, and Ortiz getting a hat trick. Really good to see Goa getting back into form. Hopefully, just hopefully, they can somehow manage to win the remaining matches. It's going to be really tough, but let's see what happens. So I'm really delighted to see FC Goa win yesterday, guys, and I'm really hoping Kerala win today. So Kerala's lineup, as you can see, Gil, Cabra, Sipovic, Leskovic, who's been super for them so far. Then Chandra, Jigson, Prithia, Sahal, who's been a main player for them this season. Luna as their captain, Vinci, and Vasquez. So a pretty good lineup for Kerala Blasters. And we'll take a look at Jamshedpur's lineup in a few minutes, guys. So, guys, currently we still have a score of nil-nil. We're into 28 minutes so far. So, we shall be discussing a few stats so far of the game, guys, and who's performed better. Once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to like, subscribe for more content. So far, guys, it's only one shot on goal. That's by Jamshedpur FC, and no shots for Kerala Blasters. We're roughly in towards the 20th minute, guys. So let's just take a look at a few stats. Possession wise, 54% possession for Jamshedpur, 46 for Kerala Blasters. Passes in the game, 79 for Jamshedpur, 74 for Kerala. Pass accuracy, 63% for Jamshedpur, 54% for Kerala. Fall so far, 9 for Jamshedpur, 1 for Kerala. Yellow cards, 1 for Jamshedpur, and none for Kerala Blasters. So Jamshedpur basically dominating in every stat needed so far. So, guys, now let's just take a look at the lineup of Jamshedpur FC. A few minutes earlier, we took seen the lineup of Kerala Blasters. So, let's just take a quick look at the Jamshedpur FC lineup. And I'm pretty much backing Kerala Blasters to win this game because, as an FC Goa fan, it'll be really great if Kerala Blasters get the points because it would kind of open a gap between Jamshedpur and Goa and make it easier. So, guys, let's just see the lineup of Jamshedpur FC. As you can see, the lineup of Jamshedpur FC consists of Renish in goal, Diliana, Sabia Hartley as a captain, Ricky, Boris, Chandra, Pranay, Ritvik, Stuart, and Chima. So, pretty strong lineup, guys. Obviously, Lendungal and Isham Pandit on the bench possibly will come on second half. So, pretty much a lineup you'd expect from Jamshedpur FC and Kerala Blasters. Typical lineups on both the sides. No, I would say, out of the blue changes. So, guys, we're closing in towards the 25th minute of the match. Still nil-nil from both the sides. Interesting to see who breaks the deadlock, guys. I'm hoping it's Kerala Blasters. Let me know who you think is going to win this match. And once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to like, subscribe. So, guys, Kerala Blasters have just registered their first shot on target in their first shot of the game. So, Kerala Blasters kind of getting to the game, I would say. As you can see, the formations here for both sides. It's 4-4, basically a 4-4-1-1 for Jamshedpur FC, and basically a 4-4-2 for Kerala Blasters, the usual formation. On the bench, you would expect for Kerala Blasters, I would say, maybe Prasant to come on in the second half. Also for Jamshedpur FC, definitely Ishan Pandita will be on, and also Lendungal. So those are the, I would say, pretty much the players you expect to come on. Also Alex for Jamshedpur. So quite a, I would say, medium start, guys, for both the teams. No team has clearly looked as the better team. As you can see in the 20th minute, there was a yellow card for Daniel Chima, who is the striker from Jamshedpur, just joined in January from East Bengal. So hopefully this game is a good one to watch, guys, and hopefully Kerala Blasters does win this game. Kerala Blasters this season have been playing really well. If many of you guys have watched them, you would know. And they are second on the table at the moment, whereas Jamshedpur is fifth on the table. So it's a massive game for Jamshedpur because if Jamshedpur win the game, then they can go on 25 points and basically go into second place. Whereas if Kerala Blasters win the game, then they can go into the first place. They could be tied on points and they will be second still on goal difference, guys. Still, it'll be a crucial point for them. So let's just see what happens. So, guys, the score at the moment is still nil-nil. We are heading towards the 30th minute of the game. Hopefully, we get some interesting chances or goals from either sides. Pretty much average game so far. Once again, if you haven't already, please be sure to like, subscribe. We shall go basically to the match tracker, guys, so we can track this game even more properly and get the accurate passing movements throughout the game. So that should help us understand the game a bit more. Also, let me know who you're favoring to win the game, guys. I'm personally favoring Kerala Blasters to win the game. I would really enjoy it if Kerala Blasters could beat Jamshedpur because it's just going to help in the top four race for other small clubs and make the ISL even more interesting. So we should get a better look at the game here, basically using the match tracker. This should help. Once again, we've got 5 people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Please be sure to like, subscribe. As you can see, Jamshedpur FC currently on that attack here against Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters this season so far have been absolutely fantastic, guys. I think it's probably one of their best seasons in the Hero Indian Super League. The football, the goals they've scored, absolutely brilliant. The signings have also been really good, guys. Currently, possession is the Jamshedpur FC. So let's see what happens. I'll be really surprised, guys, if Kerala Blasters do not manage to win the game because in the form they are, they should be winning this game. Obviously, the point difference between both the clubs is just 1 point. In the last few matches, Jamshedpur have been the better side compared to Kerala, but Kerala Blasters, they've been a great team this season and anything is possible. So, guys, we are very close towards the 13-minute mark of the game. Still nil-nil, pretty surprised. It's currently a corner for Kerala Blasters FC. Shooting conversion this season 13% for Kerala Blasters, 12% for Jamshedpur. So pretty low from both the sides. Closing towards the 30th minute of the game, Jamshedpur Kerala. Kerala Blasters having the only shot on target so far. Passing accuracy, although goes towards Jamshedpur. So pretty tight game on stats, guys, because both the teams have good stats at different aspects of the field. And we have reached the 13-minute, guys, so we're basically half an hour into the game, still nil-nil. And let me know if you have any queries of the game or who you think is going to win the game. We shall take a look at the win probability too, guys. Currently, it's a corner kick for Kerala Blasters in the 13th minute. So, guys, the win probability for the game is interesting. 24% people favoring Kerala Blasters. I mean, you'd expect more people backing Kerala Blasters for this game. 42% for Jamshedpur and 34% people favoring a draw. So, many people favoring this to be a win for Jamshedpur, which I'm pretty surprised with because Kerala Blasters are a really good side, guys. But majority of the people favoring Jamshedpur for a win. So, interesting to see what happens. It's currently a goal kick for Jamshedpur FC. Jamshedpur have had more possession of the ball, guys, but the only shot of the game has been going towards Kerala Blasters. So, pretty interesting match so far. Still no goal from either side. I mean, a draw would be an okay result, but a win for Kerala Blasters would benefit them more than Jamshedpur. Jamshedpur will need a win to basically kind of get themselves into the top four and kind of hang around there. Whereas if they lose this match, then they kind of join the other clubs basically in the top four race for the fourth spot. So as we know, ADK Mohun Bagan, Hyderabad FC, and basically Kerala Blasters look like the three clubs that have basically cemented their place in the top four. Although one of them could drop out, interestingly enough, it could be ADK Mohun Bagan too because they have games in hand. But I think ADK Mohun Bagan, Hyderabad have sealed their places. It's all up to the remaining five clubs to fight it out for the next two places. A win for Kerala Blasters today will definitely mean that they come more closer to that goal. So let's see what happens, guys. And if this match turns out to be a win for Kerala Blasters, then I would say basically the fourth spot is open for grabs. And the other clubs there, FC Goa, Bengaluru FC, who are currently in second spot, also Mumbai City FC, will all be looking for that spot, guys, the fourth spot and the last qualification spot for the semi-finals. So it's a pretty important match, guys, from now on. Literally every match in the ISL is important. Obviously, you've seen yesterday's game. No one expected FC Goa to thrash Chennai FC, but it just shows how quick football can move and how quickly the game's aspects can change in a day or two. So FC Goa currently high confidence. The next game is going to be really tough against ATK Bonbagan, and if they manage to win that, then it's going to be really great. Noel John says, what's your prediction, bro? My prediction for this game is I really want Kerala Blasters to win this game because it's going to help FC Goa and other clubs. So I hope I'm going to go with a 3-1 win for Kerala Blasters. I'll be disappointed if Jamshedpur FC win, but you never know because many people are favoring Jamshedpur FC to win the game. 42% people favoring Jamshedpur FC, so pretty much a majority there, and 34% people favoring it to be a draw. So my prediction for the game is 3-1. Noel John says, bro, do you want a link to watch this match? I'm actually watching it live on TV, so basically watching it and speaking at the same time. So no, thank you, but I really appreciate it. I can also watch it basically using a site which I have. That is basically Tata Sky site that's present in India. That's basically how I normally watch these matches. So guys, currently we are 33 minutes into the game. Noel John says, okay, bro, no problem. Thank you so much, Noel John. Though, so currently 4 people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Please be sure to like, subscribe if you enjoyed the content so far. So maybe in the upcoming few matches, guys, I might start basically doing a proper watch along with a real stat board of basically the timings and stuff like that. Hopefully, I can get into that stuff later on. I will need a little bit help of editing and that stuff, but hopefully it can happen in the future. For the current month, I think this is going to be the setup. I'm currently trying to change the setup, mix things up a bit, make the stream look a bit more interesting. So let's see what I can do. So guys, currently it's an offside for Kerala, closing towards the 34th minute of the game. I mean, it's pretty much an equal game, guys, so far. Kerala Blasters having 2 shots, one on target, no shots on target for Jamshedpur. I mean, if it remains this way, guys, then I definitely think Jamshedpur FC will bring on Ishan Pandita. They usually bring him on around the 68th minute mark, but if it's going too bad, they'll get him on earlier. I mean, he's played really well as a super sub so far this season. It'll be interesting to see when Ishan Pandita actually starts playing games, guys, because he's brilliant as a super sub, but I'm pretty much sure Ishan Pandita will want to start games. The reason he left FC Goa was because he wasn't getting game time, and now he's at Jamshedpur FC. Owen Coyle has promised that he's going to turn him to a really good striker, so he's going to need game time, guys. And Jamshedpur FC at the moment have Chima, but I don't think he's going to be their major striker for the next few years, guys. So Ishan Pandita basically has a chance. It's going to be interesting to see whether he takes a chance. So, guys, let me know who you think is going to finish in the top four. Let me know your top four predictions. My top four predictions. I mean, I really see it very hard for FC Goa to reach into the top four. They've got to win all their matches and they've got to hope that other teams lose, which is really hard at the moment. So, my top four predictions for this ISL is in spot number one, I think Hyderabad is going to win the league. In spot number two, ATK Mohun Bagan. In spot number three, Kerala Blasters. And I think in spot number four, it's going to be Bengaluru FC, guys. So I think Bengaluru will manage to get top four. That's my predictions. I see it really hard for FC Goa to get into the top four race because it's basically they will need certain teams to lose games and it's a lot of mathematical stuff. And they will have to win their next remaining 4 games, which are really tough games against Mumbai City FC and ATK Mohun Bagan and many others. So that's my prediction, guys, for the top four. Obviously, anything can happen. Depends on this game mainly because if Jamshedpur win this game, guys, then it really affects the other teams such as Bengaluru and FC Goa, and not to forget Odisha FC too. So, guys, we are very much closing in on halftime at the moment. We are into 36 minute. So far, the score is 0-0. So I shall get back to you guys in a few minutes. So, guys, currently Jamshedpur FC have a very good chance to score. Noel Johnson's pro danger free kick for Jamshedpur, absolutely. So, and it's a shot off target from Stuart Gregg, guys. That could have been a really good chance for Jamshedpur FC. I mean, they've really missed that one, guys. They should have managed to do better than that, I would say. So, a good start, I would say, with Jamshedpur FC. They have been the better side so far. We've got 21 people watching. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Please be sure to like and subscribe. We obviously got our usual Noel John, who's always in the chat. So thank you, Noel John, for always being there. Noel John says missed. Yes, it was a pretty good opportunity, guys. The positioning was really good. They should have done better from that. So currently, Kerala Blasters, they haven't really looked into it, guys. And you could see why people were favoring Jamshedpur FC to win this game. As you can see, free kicks so far 5 for Jamshedpur, 14 for Kerala Blasters. Kerala Blasters dominating that position, but they really haven't have managed to get grip of the game, guys, so far. It's a major game, guys, for top four, especially for Jamshedpur FC, because if they win the game, they go into second possession, and that's really important for them. Whereas for Kerala Blasters, it kind of cements their spot into the top four. I mean, Kerala Blasters, guys, their passing has looked so much better than last season. I think this season is probably one of their best seasons in the Hero in the Super League, especially the brand of football. It's been really good. They've got a really fantastic coach, and they've got a couple of really good key players, and a couple of Indian youngsters developing too. So it's a free kick for Kerala Blasters, guys. We're heading towards halftime, heading towards the 40th minute at the moment. We've got 18 people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. Please be sure to like and subscribe. Really helps channel. Really appreciate if you drop a like too. So guys, not a lot of time for the Hero Indian Super League to end. We've got, I would say, roughly 2 more weeks of football. Then obviously the semi-finals and the finals, and then we've got to wait for basically 4 to 5 months. Time passes by pretty fast. So obviously this year Mumbai City are in the AFC Champions League. Hopefully they can perform well there. FC Goa obviously were in it last year. Going to be interesting who's going to win the league, guys, this year. Because I actually don't think it's going to be 80k. I wouldn't mind Hyderabad winning the league because they play really good football, and basically Manuel Roca has done a fantastic job there. And it's short of target for Kerala Blasters, by the way, guys. Manuel Roca has done a fantastic job at Hyderabad, and I would really not mind them winning the league. I'm just hoping it's not Mumbai City FC for some reason because they can still sneak a spot into the top four, guys. Mumbai City still can do that. Obviously, they have won their last game. They've signed Changte too. They do look a better side, guys, but I felt they were better last year. They started the season very well under Des Buckingham. They played really good football at the start of the season, but they kind of lost their way after the first few matches, guys. They kind of looked, I would say, they didn't have a proper leader. I mean, it's great to see Mutada Fall signing a 1 year extension at the club. He's obviously one of their main players. Obviously, he actually joined FC Goa, basically joined the ISL. His first club was FC Goa. A really important player for FC Goa, guys. Once again, we've got 25 people watching. Really appreciate all you guys for joining the stream. Please be sure to like, subscribe. Really appreciate it. So, guys, we're heading close towards halftime. Roughly 4 minutes from halftime so far. I mean, this is the perfect time for any club to score a goal. Also, guys, we had done a friendly poll on my channel and basically for who would win this game. So basically that poll actually favored 97% people chose Kerala Blasters. So interesting enough. Whereas on the ISL side, on that poll, 43% people favor Jamshedpur. So I'm guessing we've got a few Kerala Blasters fans in the chat. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. So Noah John says Chelsea versus Al Hilal match yesterday. The stadium was right near me. I could have gone. I mean, I actually seen that match. Basically, I think Chelsea won. Finals is on 12. It's going to be really interesting. I'm actually hoping Chelsea don't win that, but let's see what happens. I mean, where was the location of that match? I'm pretty confused about that. I'm not really sure. So I'm assuming Noah John lives right nearby. I mean, you should have gone for the match because I think it was Chelsea won 1-0, right? And Lukaku scored a goal. Kepa was superb in that match. I mean, you would expect Chelsea to win by a a bigger margin. Noel Jones says FIFA Club World Cup. I think it's because they won the Champions League. That's why they are in it. So I would really prefer Chelsea not winning it, but let's see, because I'm actually a Manchester United supporter. So, guys, we are heading towards halftime. So, Noel John is now the moderator too. So, we've got a first moderator for the channel. So, we've got 22 people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. We're heading towards halftime. So, Noel John says, Abu Dhabi, bro, Al Jazeera Stadium, but one ticket was so costly and the stadium was flooded. I mean, obviously, it's a great opportunity for Chelsea to play there, and you would expect that. So, no problem. Noel John says, okay, thank you, bro. You absolutely deserve it, Noel John. Thank you so much. You've always been there in most of the streams. One of the most casual viewers on the channel. So, thank you so much to you. So, guys, it looks like it's a penalty for Jamshedpur FC. I mean, this is massive, guys. So, it's a penalty for Jamshedpur FC in the 44th minute of the game. I mean, I'm pretty sad because I actually want Kerala Blasters to win the game. And it's really bad. It's a penalty for Jamshedpur FC, guys. Let's see if they can manage to get this in, guys. I mean, oh god, Kerala Blast is going to be really hard because it's going to be 1-0 according to me, guys. Jamshedpur. It is a penalty, guys. So let's see what's going to happen. I think Jamshedpur FC will take the lead just before halftime. It is a clear fall, Noel John. I mean, it's a clear fall. You can't do anything about that. It's a right decision by the referee. Really, not much arguing you can do about that. So now it's just a matter of time. Can they make it 1-0? I'm really disappointed, guys. So a penalty and it is a goal, guys. And it's 1-0 for Jamshedpur FC. So it's Stuart Gregg getting the goal, guys. I'm just gonna update it here. Jamshedpur FC take the lead. It's pretty disappointing, guys. I mean, now it's just gonna open the title race. It's absolutely fantastic for Jamshedpur FC fans, but for basically the other clubs, it's really sad, I would say, because I would prefer if Kerala Blasters are gonna win the game, but it's gonna be really hard right now for Kerala Blasters. Noel Johnson's class penalty, exactly. I mean, I didn't actually expect him to miss a penalty. Greg Stewart is fantastic this season. So Nitin says, MYR, I'm very bad at full forms. So guys, pretty much into added time, we've got 2 minutes of injury time. Let's see what happens. Hopefully, Kerala Blasters can get one last chance to basically get a goal, or it will go into the second half, which is not bad, but it would be great if Kerala Blasters make it 1-1 just before halftime, and we'll have an interesting second half. I mean, I'm really backing Kerala Blasters for this, guys. I'm going to be really disappointed if they don't manage to win the game. Noel John says, bro, that was a bad word in Malayalam. I mean, thank you so much. I really don't understand Malayalam. Although Malayalam is a pretty interesting language, I think Malayalam is also a word that can be spelled backwards, if I'm not mistaken. I think I learned that in school. Malayalam can be spelled backwards too. Okay says hi. Thank you for joining the stream. So we've got 14 people watching. Thank you guys so much. Please be sure to like, subscribe. We're pretty much heading towards halftime, and then we shall have a short break of 10 minutes and resume with the second half. Once again, it's 1-0, a penalty, a clear penalty, guys, and a really good penalty scored by Greg Stewart. So Noel Johnson said time limit, that's not a problem, bro. I mean, that's not a problem. You're the moderator, so I mean, spamming is not good, guys. So please don't spam. So I'm going to make a couple of more people moderators, guys. So Noel John is the first moderator of the channel. Then there's another guy who also watches this regularly. So I'm going to make a couple of people basically the moderators. So 14 people are watching, guys. Thank you so much once again. Once again, our moderator has done a really good job so far, and we are on to halftime, guys. So, Noel Johnson's pro is personal swearing. I mean, there's no room for swearing on this channel, guys. At least not for now. So, you've really got to stop doing that, or you are going to basically get timed out by the moderators. Once again, guys, we've just reached halftime, so this is where I'm going to take a break. Roughly, I shall be back after 10 minutes. We have had some really good comments by Noel John so far. We've had a maximum of 25 people join the stream. So thank you so much, guys. And I'm going to be back in exactly roughly for the second half. Noel John said I timed him up, bro. Thank you, Noel John. I mean, swearing is really not, guys, applicable currently, especially just for fun or anything. So sorry about that. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's a weird name, but depends on your choice. So, guys, 1-0. I'm pretty disappointed about the score. It's just, oh man, I wanted Kerala Blasters to win this so badly, but let's hope Kerala Blasters can come back in the second half. So I shall be back after some time, guys. Thank you so much for joining those who are there, and I'll be back in exactly 10 minutes. So, hi guys, we're back, and it's basically on to the second half. We've still got 9 people watching. Thank you guys for joining. Status Media says Jamshedpur FC, Jamke Kero, Jamshedpur. Thank you so much for joining the stream. So, guys, we're on with the second half of the game. I think we've had a substitution. So, it's substitution for Kerala Blasters. Prasant has come on. I mean, we expected this change from Kerala Blasters. Noel John says hello. Hello, Noel John. Great to see you guys. We're on towards the second half. Hopefully, my prediction can come through. My prediction was 3-1, so it's still pretty much possible, but Kerala Blasters will have to score like 3 goals, guys. So let's see what happens. Really interesting game, especially the second half now, because Kerala Blasters, while they've got to try to get back into the game, they've got to basically be defensively stable because if Jamshedpur FC see a weakness, guys, they can just bring on Ishan Pandita or maybe even Len Dungal, and they can basically get a 2 goal lead. But if Kerala Blasters get an early goal, guys, it's going to be really important for the game. I think Kerala Blasters still can get back into the game, but it's going to be really hard because especially in the first half, Jamshedpur FC were the better side. The penalty was a clear penalty, no doubt about that. A really good penalty goal also by Greg Stewart. So just a live match tracker currently for those who can't watch the match. As you can see, Boris Singh is currently injured in the 47th minute. He shall receive treatment though. 19 people watching. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. And it's a goal, guys, for Jamshedpur FC. It's 2-0. Oh my god. I mean, it's game over, guys. It's definitely game over for Kerala Blasters. Greg Stewart scores just into the second half, guys. This is game over for Jamshedpur FC, for Kerala Blasters. Sorry, I feel it's going to be really hard right now. And definitely, I think this is 3 points for Jamshedpur FC. I mean, you feel really bad, guys, because on the one hand, guys, you'd expect this to be possible, but it's really interesting to see what's going to happen now. So, guys, it's 2-0, basically a penalty once again. Nothing you could do. Noel John says no, again penalty. I mean, it is currently what it is, and Kerala Blasters, I don't think they could win the game. So hopefully they can just maybe get a draw out of the game. Jamshedpur FC kept the motivation high, kept the spirits high, started the second half very well, and it's Greg Stewart once again with a penalty goal. So 2 goals for Greg Stewart, both from the spot, basically giving Jamshedpur FC the lead. And now Jamshedpur FC will basically just calm themselves. So no Johnson's approach is not even a foul. You just see the replay in a few minutes. It just happened so fast. So guys, currently we are on towards the 50th minute. This coach didn't even give contact. The player fell after 2 seconds, no contact at all. I mean, to be honest, the referees in the ISL this season haven't been good at all, especially in the games against FC Goa to begin with, but also in other games. They've made a couple of errors, and if you actually see the replays after the match, you can kind of see why it's not a penalty. But it's really hard to blame the referee at the moment because it's a certain angle that the referee stands from, and it's a lot of pressure on the referee, you've got to say. But they haven't really been that good this season, especially with the offside calls also a goal line technology definitely has to be introduced in India, guys. I don't know how India does not have goal line technology yet. And the referees have made a lot of penalty mistakes, and I think this is one of those times when the referee has got it wrong. I mean, a couple of matches ago also it was FC Goa versus, I think, Odisha FC, and it was Noguera who literally didn't touch the player at all. The player literally pushed himself into Noguera, and the referee gave a penalty, guys. I mean, you've got to look on the referee's side because from the angle the referee's standing, it is, you can't blame him too, but he's got to get that right. Though I'm very sad, no contact at all. This is a never penalty. I mean, exactly. But the problem is, you can't really do anything once the referee gives a penalty because even though the players may want to basically tell the referee so and whatever, but once the referee gives a penalty in India, it's a penalty because we don't have any VR or stuff like that, which is up to a certain point good that we don't have VR because VR can be tricky and it can give the slightest calls for offside also. But on the other hand, the amount of mistakes the referees have been making, guys, is just not acceptable. Especially, literally in every match, there's some controversy in other, and this was not a penalty, guys. It's just unfortunate because of the slight error. The game basically will go towards Jamshedpur FC. So I have no idea, guys. What else I can say about this? It's going to be a win for Jamshedpur FC. Pretty sad because Kerala Blasters, I really wanted them to win, but I think good for Jamshedpur FC. If you see the table now, Jamshedpur FC have pretty much a good chance of getting to the top four. So let's just check the table in a bit, guys. We've got 10 people watching. Thank you so much. Please be sure like subscribe. So let's take a look at the table, guys. As you can see, Hyderabad FC on 26 points, Jamshedpur FC on 25, but Jamshedpur do have a game in hand. Kerala Blasters dropped to the fourth spot. So if Kerala Blasters won this game, guys, this would have been a massive win for them, and it would have also kind of reduced the spots between ATK Mohun Bagan, Mumbai City, Odisha, Chennai, and Goa. So it's going to be more tight now because, as you can see, Mumbai have not played two games, Odisha have not played one game, ATK Mohun Bagan have not played three games. So it's going to be a really tight race, guys. No chances I'm playing Kerala wins. I mean, me too, I could say, but it's really impossible at the moment. I mean, never say impossible, obviously. Nothing is impossible in football. Two goals can be scored in 2 minutes. Anything is possible. Like there was a Premier League game yesterday of Southampton versus Tottenham, and Tottenham were winning 2-1, and then Southampton just scored two goals in 2 minutes and basically won the game, guys. So anything is possible, I would say. But I have a feeling that Kerala will not be able to get back into the game. Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to happen. And it's yellow card for Luna Adrian, guys. Adrian Luna gets the yellow card. A really good start, I would say, by Jamshedpur. They got a bit lucky because that wasn't a penalty, guys. That wasn't a penalty. I'm pretty sure the referee saw it again. He would realize he made a mistake there, but nothing we can do about it. We just got to go on with the game. So it's currently 2-0 for Jamshedpur. They've got a bit lucky, but you can't say anything much about that because it's already been done, guys. So this should be a win for Jamshedpur. Anything can happen, as I've said before. So guys, I shall be back in a few minutes, and I'll let you know if anything else pops up. And it's 3-0, guys. It's now 3-0, I think. Yes, it is a goal for Jamshedpur FC. It's 3-0. And this is definitely game over, guys. It's 3-0. No, John says, yeah, me too, because Kerala is missing Pereira, the striker, to suspension, and Kerala is in tight margins between their game. If they lose this match, also, they'll come back stronger. It is 3-0, guys. No, John says, I'm done, bro. I mean, I can't believe it, guys. It is 3-0. It's a good start for Jamshedpur in the second half, and Kerala Blasters, they've just did not get their head where it needs to be, guys, and nothing you can do about it. It is 3-0. I mean, we've not even hit the 60th minute mark, and they have got two goals. The first goal a bit unfortunate. So it's Daniel Chima with a goal, guys, in the 53rd minute. So this game is going to be a win for Jamshedpur FC now. There's nothing else I can say. It's actually no point, but let's just keep the stream on for, I would say, roughly few much time, because props to Jamshedpur for the win, though. I mean, obviously, Jamshedpur, they have played well. They do deserve the win. They did get lucky with the penalty decision, but you can't really blame them because they've eventually played better than Kerala Blasters. So hats off to Jamshedpur FC for doing so. 3-0, the current scoreline. I mean, they needed to win this game, guys, and they have delivered. Owen Coyle doing a fantastic job. Noel John says it should only be 2-0. The penalty was not to be there, but there's nothing we can do. I mean, even if I would say the referee doesn't takes a penalty back and it's 2-0, it's still 2-0, guys. So Kerala Blasters have got only themselves to score, but just imagine if the referee did not give that penalty, maybe, just maybe, Kerala Blasters could have got back into the game. Noel John says no, after this Kerala Blasters will go down to the fifth spot. I mean, if they go down to the fifth spot, that's pretty much a massive drop for them. So let me just check the table. So currently they are currently, guys, on the fourth spot, and this is while losing. But the problem is if they concede another goal, they'll go down. And obviously, ATK Mohun Bagan have a game in hand, so definitely they will go down. They need to score one goal to overtake ATK, so that needs to happen. Let's see. But currently, it shows that they are on the fourth spot. Maybe it's not updated yet. The goal difference is 6, so they have an extra goal difference compared to ATK Mohun Bagan. But obviously, ATK Mohun Bagan do have a game in hand, guys. They do have a game in hand. 13 people watching. Thank you guys so much for joining the stream. I think we've pretty much established that this game is going to be a win for Jamshedpur FC. We're getting close towards the end of this game. I mean, obviously, there's still like 35 minutes to play, but it's basically no use, guys. It's 3-0. It's a perfect scoreline. And now there's a change for It's basically Surashim Sandeep Singh coming on a defender, and I think it's a change for Kerala Blasters. The goal difference is 5-5, and 80k will go above KBC. I mean, Kerala Blasters basically in the top four guys, and now they're going to drop out. I mean, just one game changes every football match, and I'm pretty disappointed. I'm pretty sure the coach is going to be pretty disappointed. Obviously, that penalty decision could prove really costly for them. It could basically put them out of the top four race. Obviously, it's going to put them out of the top four today, but if Kerala Blasters do win their next game, they do have a game in hand, guys. They could get back into the top four, but you've also got to see that this could have been massive 3 points or even 1 point for them in the race because it's very tight, guys. It's really tight. Noel John says, bro, they will come back stronger. I totally believe they will come back stronger. And especially this season, they've got a lot of support from their fans. I think the most than ever. Because the style of football from Kerala Blasters, the goals they've scored, Luna, for example, Liskovic, have played really well. The next 6 games they will win. Kerala Blasters, I totally think they are capable of that because this season, especially, if you told me last season Kerala Blasters could do it, I would say definitely no, guys. But this season they have played well. They have totally deserved to be where they are. I think the coach, basically the management, the signings they've made really good. Obviously, Luna confirming that he will stay for another season, so that's really good for the Kerala Blasters fans. I'm pretty sure if you're a Kerala Blasters fan, you're pretty happy with yourself so far. Obviously, this game is a one-off, and I think you'll bounce back in the next few games. I mean, Kerala Blasters have a fair chance to win the league, no denying that. They probably have a better chance than Mumbai City FC at the moment. So let's see what happens, guys. Smith says, hey, they've got class strikers this season. I mean, the strikers Kerala Blasters have got at the moment Luna, as we know, Vasco, and I think it's Vasquez who's the other one, and they've got another one. So Status Media says that was a clear penalty. I mean, are you sure? If I don't think it's the second one is a bit controversial. I would say the first one is a clear penalty, definitely. So I'm not pretty sure. Second one, Status Media says you are a fool. You don't know football, to be honest. So I mean, at the end of the day, it's your opinion. Maybe I am a fool. I have no idea. Time will tell. So it's just an opinion, I would say. Thank you so much for the comment. Really appreciate it. So, guys, we are closing in towards the 60th minute, and it's a corner for Greg Stewart. Let's see what happens. 18 viewers watching. Thanks so much, guys, for joining the stream. This is going to be a win for Jamshedpur FC, guys, and they will be on second spot. Totally deserved it. Nothing you can say about that. I mean, the reason Owen Coyle was basically brought into the game, guys, was because Owen Coyle mainly he joined Jamshedpur so that he could reach to the top four, and he didn't do that last season. But this season looks like it's gonna happen. So Owen Coyle definitely they're gonna basically he's basically gonna complete what he joined Jamshedpur for, as he said, the challenge of reaching the top four. Stage Media says, sorry, bro, wait. I mean, no problem, absolutely. Noel John says, bro, just keep quiet, Stage Media, don't be a hater, no room for haters. I mean, it's just everyone's opinion. I really don't care a lot. I mean, I'm going to get a lot of opinions on the way. Maybe he's right, maybe he's wrong. But thanks so much for the comment. At the end of the day, each one has his own opinion, and basically, you can't put down one opinion. It's a bit confusing at the moment. So, guys, we're on to the 60th minute. It's a throw in for Jamshedpur FC. Pretty much 30 minutes left, guys, for the game. It's going to be a really sad watch for Kerala Blasters fans because 3-0 down, it's never easy to watch your side lose 3-0 down because, especially against the Jamshedpur side, who are playing really well at the moment. But as I said, Kerala Blasters will definitely bounce back in the next few games, guys. So, total attempts, guys, 8 by Jamshedpur FC, and it's a throw on Kerala Blasters at the moment. So, let's see what happens. So, guys, I'm just going to check the poll quickly and I should be back. No, join through. So, I should be back, guys. I'm just going to check the poll and be back in a few minutes. Thank you so much for those who have joined the stream. Really appreciate all of you guys. So, guys, the poll on the channel that was put up, so 84% people had backed Kerala Blasters, but it does look like that has proved wrong. So, Noel John says we can clearly see how lockdown for Kerala Blasters has affected them because the first time these both played, it was a draw, and now Kerala Blasters are struggling. I mean, COVID has really hit Kerala Blasters hard in their camp. Obviously, their coach having two. Noel John says the postponed matches have cost them definitely. I mean, it has actually been beneficial for ADK Murugan, but not for Kerala. Hi says hi. I mean, that's a really funny name, and thanks for the comment so much. Really appreciate it. So, hi to hi. Pretty interesting name, username, I would say. So, roughly half an hour, guys, left for the match. The game is, I would say, over in the aspects of who's going to win it. Pretty obvious at the moment if you're watching. So, hi, says, can I ask a thing? Can't I say my opinion? Why is the moderator muting my other channel? My opinion, my wish. I mean, I understand what you're trying to say, but the problem is that I kind of say, I think you used abusive, I basically a bad word or something like that, or basically spamming. So it kind of caused a disruption. I'm very sorry about that. But kind of, if you're spamming or maybe even kind of use bad word stuff like that, then it's obviously has to be timed out. So other than that, you can share your opinion, nothing wrong in that. But if your opinion includes a bad word or, for example, spamming, then it's going to be muted. So that's basically my point on that. Noel John says straight there has been some weird names. Well, absolutely. I mean, this is, I would say there has been weird names on the channel. Hi is not the worst names. So fool is a bad word says no. I mean, fool is definitely not a bad word, but I don't even remember now what you had said. So sorry about that. I don't even remember anymore. So hi says three messages spamming, but if you repeat the same messages thrice, then it is definitely spamming. But if it's different, then no problem about that. C4 Tech says hi, which I'm referring is hi to the other hi. I mean, this is really confusing, guys. Noel John says don't share negative opinions. I mean, I understand what Noel John's trying to say. You can share opinion, guys. I mean, each one is to his own, so opinions can be shared, but it's going to be really interesting for others because obviously each person has their own opinions on the game and on the decisions made by the referee. But I mean, at the end of the day, you can share your opinions in a more, I would say, suitable and appropriate way. So I can see what C4 Tech is doing there, kind of playing a joke. Basically, so guys, I mean, if basically spamming isn't bad or anything, but it's just a little bit irritating. So Noel John says, "Don't spam, please, guys." I mean, Noel John has been a good moderator, actually the first moderator of the channel. So that's some achievement. I'm definitely going to make more people the moderators going on to the videos. So if you have been blocked or muted, guys, I'm really sorry about that. But problem is, if it's bad or anything, that's nothing I can do. I'm a Jamshedpur FC fan. Okay, is this a Kerala versus fan channel? I didn't know. Jamshedpur supporting Jamshedpur is not negative, so no, John. I am basically this is isn't any ISL club fan channel. It's basically a normal football channel. So basically, I do watch-alongs for certain games and stuff like that, and interesting games, especially Kerala Blasters. Then I've done a few FC watch-alongs. I mean, supporting your own, basically your own club isn't a bad or anything. It's not negative in any way. But spamming is quite irritating, I would say. So Seafood Tech says hi, bro. Rajkaidar says Seafood Tech stop spamming. I mean, spamming is actually pretty fun to do, but it's not fun for the person listening. The same message showing up again and again. So guys, we are roughly. I mean, Seafood Tech goes hi, bro, hi. Now he's just doing it for fun at the moment. So we are 65 minutes into the game, guys. We've got some, I would say, unique chats. I'm going to keep it nice and calm. So unique chats. I wouldn't be surprised if C4 Tech says hi once again. Hi says I like you, but not your moderator. Subscribe. I mean, thank you so much, but I think everyone has their own opinions. I'm really sorry about that. I mean, Noel John has pretty much been my most active viewer for a long time. He's been with me like 5 months ago for pre-season streams for FC Goa. He's always been there, and he's always been as a live chat. So I pretty much think he deserves to be a moderator. Obviously, it depends on one's own. I had like hardly not even 1K subs. Noel John was basically one of the first viewers there. So that's the reason I've kept him as a moderator. So Noel John says, hello, hi, hi, can you leave the stream if you want to be negative for the streams for both sides? The stream is definitely for both sides. It's for both types of fans. It's basically for any fan from whichever country or anything. It doesn't matter. It's just a place where you can basically chat with each other, share your opinions. So thank you, hi, have joined the stream. Hi, hi, says bro, when I got negative, can you explain? I really don't remember. I'm really sorry about that. I'm really sorry about that, but I have no idea. I don't remember anymore. It's a bit confusing for me, but I will definitely look towards the live chat once again to see. Ruin Galaxy says, how can we watch the game live in phone? Anybody know any app now? Basically, the app I use is the new Tata Play app that is actually Tata Sky, but it's converted to Tata Play. I do have a subscription, so I watch it through that, or you can watch it on Hotstar if you have a subscription. There are sites that you can watch it on for free, but that could cause a virus and stuff like that. So at your own risk, you can watch it. I'm pretty sure some people might share a link with you. I usually watch it by the Tata Play app. That's absolutely obviously you've got to pay for that, and also on Hotstar. So as you can see in Telegram bro links are there, Rune Galaxy. So thank you so much, hi hi, for sharing that. As you can see, it's good to see people help each other in the chat. It's really good. Finally, getting a bit of positivity. Once again, I really apologize if any of you have been muted or anything, but there must have been a reason, guys. So sorry about that, but hopefully we can move on from that. So Raj Kaitwat says you can watch on phone, Geo TV, or any other. As you can see, thank you so much. Hi hi says where are you from, bro? I'm basically from India, Goa. It's nice to see people help each other in the chat. Raj Kaitwat says free, so you can watch it from their own galaxy. I'm from India, Goa specifically. I do support FC Goa. Although I was backing Kerala Blasters to win this game, but Jamshedpur are going to win the game, guys. It's pretty much going to be it. So let me know what's your feelings in the game so far. We've got a mixed batch of comments. We've got some really good viewers so far, really good chats. I'm definitely going to add more moderators in the coming streams too. I've just started with one, but it's definitely going to be like 10 moderators. Asianet Plus gives free if you have that channel, so there's another way you can watch the match. So thanks so much, guys, for sharing. And those who basically want to watch the match, you can just look through the chat and find different ways. So, guys, it's been an interesting ISL match so far. I think it's been quite some while since I've done an ISL watch along, and I decided to do Kerala Blasters versus Jamshedpur, and I've got some really great members in the chat so far. We've got Hi Hi, who has basically been there. I'll tell you why I got muted because your moderator brother is KBFC fan for sure. I spoke supporting Jamshedpur. That's why I'll leave that by the way. I mean, that could be it. I mean, it's just obviously an assumption, but really funny comment there. Raj Kaitwal says, no, I support Mumbai. I mean, I'm really sorry. Hi seems a little bit mad, I would say. So really sorry about that. Noel Brown says, love bros is such a joke. I mean, at the end of the day, it's great to see. At least everything's fine now, I hope. Noel John says, you really called him a fool. That's why I muted him. I mean, it's just a bit of humor, I would say. So no hard feelings towards hi. I mean, language is definitely what we got to mind here on this channel because we've got a couple of young viewers too. The age category for the viewers, I've got viewers from 12 to 15, and then it's gone for 23 and above. So just to get a sense of, I would say, proper language. So, guys, we've got pretty much interesting viewers so far. Thank you so much, guys. Hi has made it interesting. No John, obviously, is always there for us. And we've got Raj Kaitwa too. Not him, brother. I called you Mr. No John. Leave that. I mean, we have totally gone off topic, guys. Totally gone off topic. I mean, this is a game watch. Never mind. A little bit of here and there. No harm in that. So, guys, currently 3-0 heading towards the 70th minute. We've still got 11 people watching. Thank you guys for joining the stream. I'm definitely going to add some more moderators after some time, guys. Noel John says, anyways, keep your language mindful in the channel. Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I mean, language is pretty important here because you've got different ages of people watching the content, and it's pretty much better to keep it, I would say, appropriate language currently. Obviously, once the channel grows, then there's nothing to do about it. But at the moment, I think it would be better if the just kept appropriate. If you want to share your opinions, you can share it, but maybe in a bit of a nice way, I would say. Each one's opinion is their own, and obviously, no one is going to agree on the same thing. That's just impossible because we all have different opinions, different interests. Noel John says, "Okay, guys, like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much, Noel John. Once again, guys, pretty much closing in towards the game, roughly 28 minutes. Really appreciate all you guys in the chat. So if you're a Kerala Blasters fan, I mean, this is definitely going to be a one-off game where you basically expect Kerala Blasters to basically win the next few games. Kerala Blasters are a great team, guys, in this season's ISL. Kerala Blasters, Jamshedpur FC, these are the teams that have really stepped up in this edition of the ISL. I mean, this season has been too bad for FC Goa. Obviously, they won yesterday, but it's a pretty much poor season. They should have signed a striker in January, but they didn't. So, heading towards the 75th minute, guys. And I shall be back in a few minutes, guys. So, just give me a few minutes and I shall be back. So, I'm just going to read a few chats. Noah John says, very sad for KBFC, bro, but very good day for Jamshedpur. A very needed win for them. Definitely, Jamshedpur needed to win this game. I wanted Kerala Blasters to win, but at the end of the day, it's a game of football and they deserve to win. Just my point, it was a clear penalty. It was a mistimed tackle, hit him in the backside of the leg. No hate, just wanted to make it clear, no hate. I mean, thank you so much. I mean, that's pretty much a very better way of expressing your opinion. I can definitely look at the replay, and maybe you're right, maybe I'm definitely wrong because it's how you see it from different angles. I totally understand what you're saying. No problem. Thank you so much, hi for clearing that. I totally understand. Maybe it was a clear penalty. Maybe you're right. I just have to see the replay on that one. So thank you so much. That's much more clarity. I mean, it's great to see Noah, John, and hi basically resolving. So great to see that in the chat. I mean, that's what it's all about. It's just a game of football, guys, and opinions are divided. But it's great to see people agreeing on stuff. Noah John says, no problem, bro. That's great to see from both the viewers here at the moment. I never know, you all might go on to be best friends for life and stuff like that. So it's definitely made this stream interesting, guys. I totally get what hi meant to say. Thanks so much. And Noel John too. I mean, this has been a pretty interesting stream, guys, in terms of the chat. We've had a pretty interesting kind of debate in the chat so far. So I'm pretty sure I'm really not great at reading. I'm not really sure in which language that is. So it's in Malayali. So great to see. We've got a few people who understand Malayali. I really don't understand Malayalam, so sorry about that. But you all can definitely continue with that. I'm definitely going to see what that means afterwards. I have no idea. So guys, closing towards the 80th minute. So definitely Noel John and hi no Malayalam. Great. Noel John says, "Well, keep the language English, bro." I mean, no problem by me. You guys can definitely chat in Malayalam. No problem for me. Absolutely. You guys can definitely go on. I have no problem at all. It's great to see people communicate in the chat. That's the main point of the streams, just to create a bit of an basically people sharing their opinions with each other. Doesn't matter in which language it is, as long as it's basically a peaceful place to share. So guys, 3-0, still 3-0. I mean, we've totally gone off topic from the match, but it doesn't matter at the moment. It's been a really interesting stream so far. Still 7 people watching. Thank you so much, guys. So I think I'm going to end the stream in roughly 10 minutes, guys. I'm not going to wait for full time because it's going to be 3-0. So around 85 minutes or 84 minutes, I'm going to end the stream. It's really been a really interesting stream so far, especially from the chat. Had some really good comments, really good opinions. So I shall be back in a few minutes, guys. So Noel John says, bro, I have to go. Saying definitely. Thank you so much, Noel John, for joining the stream. Really appreciate it. Please go. Thank you so much once again for joining the stream. Thank you so much. Take care to you too. Jiva Zero says hi. Hi says we'll be following you from today when it's daily stream. Thank you so much. I mean, it usually depends. I usually post one video a day, and I think I'm going to start doing more ISL watch alongs. I rarely do Indian Super League watch alongs, just once in a while. I mostly do Kerala Blasters and FC Goa watch alongs, but maybe I should do them daily. Let me know, guys. I mean, it's better the more viewers we got, the more fun the debate is. Hi says was a good debate, by the way. Definitely, it's definitely more fun when there is a debate in the chat, obviously. So I might do a daily ISL watch along, but I usually do Kerala Blasters, Bengaluru FC, and FC Goa. These are the main 3 clubs that I do watch alongs on. So whenever there's a Kerala Blasters match, I'm definitely going to do a watch along. Other than that, I usually do international football stuff like Manchester United and stuff like that. So I've just recently started doing ISL watch alongs. I might do one tomorrow. Really depends on what type of game it is. So it definitely was a good debate, a really interesting debate from both the sides. At the end of the day, both of them agreed. That's great to see. It's really interesting to listen to different viewers' opinions. Hi says, which is your favorite club in the ISL? My favorite club is FC Goa because it's the place where I'm from and I followed FC Goa for a long while. So in the Hero Indian Super League, it's FC Goa, and out of India, it's Manchester United. Hi says FCB at the moment are in great form. Obviously, a poor start to the season, but the signings FCB have made superb. Obviously, you guys have got Adama Traore, Ferran Torres, so great for y'all. I think FCB defeated Atletico Madrid 4-2 also. I'm not pretty sure. So currently fourth in the league, I think. I'm basically a Man United fan. I follow the Premier League a lot. I mean, let's see what's gonna happen. I think I'm gonna make. So guys, just give me a minute. So we've got a second moderator. I've just made hi second moderator. So we've got 2 moderators so far. Great to see, guys. It's been quite a day. We've got 2 moderators in a day. I am from Kerala, but I like Jamshedpur FC. no matter which state, it's professional football. Completely agree with you. Completely agree with you. Great to see we've got viewers from different places. India. It's really fun, guys, when we've got different opinions from different people. I do like Kerala Blasters a lot this season. I like Jamshedpur the time when I think they had Steve Coppell as their coach. I don't follow them a lot other than that. But this season, Jamshedpur have been really good. I mean, football has been really interesting basically in the ISL. Obviously, ISL compared to the previous seasons without the fans, it is a bit boring, I would say. The quality has dropped a bit, but this season, clubs like Kerala Blasters, Jamshedpur FC, and also Hyderabad have really stepped up. The football has improved massively, guys. Obviously, I'm not in massive favor of the four foreigner rule. Four foreigner rule. I felt it should have been kept five foreigners and then maybe changed in the future, but at the end of the day, it's already been done, so nothing you can do about that. It will definitely help improve Indian football. So, guys, I'm going to end the stream anytime now. We're pretty much closing to the end. I'm not going to wait for 90 minutes because it's no use. So, I'm just going to wait for a few more minutes and then I'm going to end the stream. Really appreciate all you guys in the chat. Hi has been absolutely influential in the debate here, which has been really good to see happen between him and Noel John. We've had a few other viewers, such as Raj Kaitwar joined too. So Hi says Chunky Kilo Jamshedpur this time cup is going to Tata Steel team. Definitely could happen, but they've got solid competition, I would say, this season from other teams too. I would say the odds of Jamshedpur winning the ISL this season are of 10. I would probably say 5 out of 10. They've got a 50% chance, I would say, because other clubs have played better. But definitely Jamshedpur do have a really good chance. This season they probably got their best chance. So I'd say it's a 50-50 chance of Jamshedpur FC. I would basically prefer, I think the club that's going to win is Hyderabad. For some reason, I think Hyderabad will win the league. I think Manuel Roca has done a fantastic job. The football they play is good too. And they've managed to even cope without the likes of Listing Colasso. Hyderabad is scary, definitely. I mean, they've just been a superb team in the last 2 years. I think they were on the bottom of the table when they joined the first time. They were among the bottom five, and now they basically just rebuild their club in just 2 seasons, guys. It's fantastic ownership and it's fantastic coaching by fantastic coaches. It's as simple as that. They've hired a really good coach, they've hired good players, good experienced coaches, and they just show the ambition to want to win. That's definitely what they're going to do. I won't be shocked if they win the league, guys. So, guys, this is I'm going to end the stream. It's been a really interesting stream. 1 hour 48 minutes so far. I really appreciate all you guys in the chat. Hi has been superb. Noel John, who has left the stream, has also been superb. A daily viewer of ours. We've also had Raj Kai join in. We've had a few other people join in too. I'm sorry if I've missed your name out. So we've had Tony Galaxy also and many others into the stream. 80K is climbing silently. Definitely 80K is climbing silently. Also, the fact that 80K missed a lot of games because they basically had to go into quarantine, so they do have games in hand. Hi says interesting season. Definitely, it would have been so much more fun if there was fans in the ground. I feel the ISL should have allowed at least a certain amount of fans. It would have been so much better. So, guys, this is where I'm going to end the stream. Once again, still 8 people watching. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate all you guys. Please be sure to like, subscribe. This is where I'm going to end. Hi says bye. Thank you so much for joining the stream. Hi. And the rest of you guys. I guess I'll see you guys maybe tomorrow. I'm not exactly sure, but definitely some other day for a Kerala Blasters watch along. So, bye, guys, and I'll see you some other day.